showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets the first and still running. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Both teams settling and looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they hand it off to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
He flips it to the back across the middle. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That's That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Ball handed off. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it 7-0. after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Now it's second down here. Throwing off play action. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. He makes the grab. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. The balls are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This would have touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks out of the first, looking for more. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. What a catch! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Corey Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Wow, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Off target and incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. QB keeper all the way. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Design quarterback run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll make the first down, and that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going to scramble now, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen.
He busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start for the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there and almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. back so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Close to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
He had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. He lets it go on the move. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Breaks into open space. Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
The Vols come to the line with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Quick, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quick throw to the left side. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Shaw. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The ball's with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Past the 40. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Volunteers offense is on the move now. Handoff heading left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looks to his left and makes the completion. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the move now. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Volunteers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pass is caught on a comeback route. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Longhorns churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks right and lets it fly. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Chewing clock with the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on 3rd down, and because of that, he picks up a 1st down and gets a new set of downs.
The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra block. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Back-to-back deep shots. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's another deep shot. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape where if this lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. and they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.